Hello, my YouTube family. Josiah here, Ordinary Gaming. I'm going to be talking about something I probably should have addressed a long time ago, something that's long overdue, honestly. So today is going to be, this video is going to be a Sunday sit-down, which is just an old series that I had where I would talk about things that were sometimes, related to gaming, sometimes related to things in real life, and sometimes just, my own philosophy or beliefs or, all that mumbo jumbo. Well, not mumbo jumbo. Well, stuff that was important to me. That's why I didn't want to say mumbo jumbo. But yeah, whether it be gaming or real life stuff or whatever. But anyway, rambling on here. So today I'm going to be talking about something that probably is going to get a lot more people watching this, and that's going to be Dark Souls. So I've I've been, if it wasn't obvious, if you guys didn't notice, I've been kind of taking another path, straying away from the route that I was originally on, which is a lot of the Dark Souls, PvP, growing my channel that way. I've really changed almost everything about my channel, and the majority, to be honest, of my subscribers were for Dark Souls. They wanted Dark Souls content. That's what they wanted to watch. That's what they enjoyed. Whatever it was, they wanted to watch Dark Souls. And I made Dark Souls videos for a very long time. It was a game that I really enjoyed, and at one point, I really, really did like the game, and I really did enjoy making the videos. And that was what I wanted to play most of, and that's why my channel was, just all Dark Souls, and that's why people had the expectancy for Dark Souls. And when I uploaded something else, I would get asked, "Where's Dark Souls?" And I'm not trying to act like I was annoyed or upset about it, because I wasn't. It was, if anything, it was my own fault. I would be annoyed or upset at myself. I couldn't direct my anger outward. But anyway, the expectation that people had came from the fact that that's all I did, and that was kind of maybe, a beginning YouTuber's mistake, or just a personal mistake, or something I didn't really plan for. But yeah, there was the expectation of Dark Souls, and I stopped doing Dark Souls, and I think if any of you have subscribed for Dark Souls, you've noticed that, or if you guys have been keeping up, you've noticed that. So what happened? Why did it stop all of a sudden? Why did I not really give an explanation or really go over this? Why did it just one day like that stop? So to put it blatantly, I liked the game for a while. I really enjoyed it. It was something I wanted to play all the time, and that's what I played all the time. That's what I played exclusively, and I didn't really do much else. That said, that made me get burned out really, really fast on the game. I probably, this is just to put it in layman's terms, not that I'm assuming you guys are ignorant, or just put it simply. This is just to put it simply, to sum it up a little bit here. I played Dark Souls, probably PC, all the characters I did on PS3 combined, the playtime is probably around 1,000 hours. I probably played the game 1,000 hours, and then all the editing and uploading and the work on thumbnails and all the extra stuff, all the separate stuff, was separate from the 1,000 hours. It was probably hundreds of hours itself as well. The editing, the uploading, the going through the videos, getting the clips together. It was probably hundreds of hours as well. So I played the game about 1,000 hours. I edited it hundreds of hours to get all the videos uploaded. And I honestly probably would have stopped playing the game if I could have got views for anything else. If I felt like I could have grown my channel, I probably would have stopped playing the game about 100 hours. To just be completely honest with you guys, I started to get burned out and lose the enjoyment that I had of the game probably about 100 hours in playtime. And it was, I wanted to be a YouTuber above all else. I really liked the fun of it. I really, really enjoyed YouTube. I wanted it to be the thing for me. I wanted YouTube to be the job. I wanted it to pursue my dream and, just make videos, play video games, enjoy myself, have a community around me, and talk with you guys, and to make video for you guys. I wanted to do that, and that was separate from Dark Souls. That's what I wanted to do more than anything else. That was my biggest goal, my biggest dream in life, was to be successful on YouTube. Not to the point where I'm making a lot of money, but to the point where I could sustain it. The point where I could do this as a job, do this, day to day to day to day, and not have to have any other form of income. I would just do YouTube and I have fun, and that was the idea. That was the ideal. That was what I wanted to do. That's where I wanted to go in my life. But I kind of when I got bored with Dark Souls, and that was all my audience, and I tried to upload other stuff, and I couldn't get views for it. It was really really discouraging, and I kind of I don't know what something I don't know something was weird in my brain. I wanted to be successful more than playing something else and having fun. I made myself play the game to grow. It was just convoluted. Now that I think back about it, it was really really convoluted. I It doesn't make any sense. I didn't really I stopped enjoying the game like I did. There was other stuff I wanted to play, but didn't play it. I put the growth above. And in thinking back on it, it's so clear to me now. But thinking back, I had no idea. I didn't really think about it this way. But thinking back on it now, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of YouTube. If you're gonna force yourself to do something that you don't want to, or if you don't enjoy what you do, YouTube is just another job. And it's just like it's so clear to me now. It's like a revelation, but it was obvious. I don't know why I didn't see it earlier. If you're grinding, you're playing, you're making yourself do stuff you don't enjoy. If you're grinding out videos, editing videos, playing something, and you would rather be playing something else, if you're not enjoying YouTube, YouTube is just another job. It's nothing special. It's as much a job. It's as much a job as anything like sitting at a desk working at a cubicle. You hate that. It's a grind. If I'm playing video games and it's not one that I enjoy, it's a grind. It defeats the purpose. I might as well go get a regular job. I cannot force myself to do that anymore. I got way too burnt out, and I almost destroyed YouTube for myself. I almost just made myself quit. But I was doing the wrong thing. I went about it the wrong way. It was my fault, honestly. But what I should have done is I should have just not have been concerned with the money, because deep down I really wasn't. It was just I don't know. One part of my brain started working and the rest just took a back seat. One part of my brain was like, you need to be successful. You need to be big to do this. You need to keep making yourself do what you even if do something even if you don't want it. You want to be successful. This is your dream. But it's not that wasn't the dream. What I was pursuing, what I was making myself do wasn't the dream. I was day to day, it was a grind. It was a grind, and I got so burnt out. And for a long time there, I guess some people probably did think I quit YouTube. For a long time, probably months, I didn't make videos. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what the plan was. I just lost sight of why I started YouTube. And yeah, like I said, I almost quit. But that's not what thinking back, that's not what I should have done. I should have foregone being concerned with the views, being concerned with the money, being concerned with all that. I should have kept the goal, the dream. I should have kept it in my mind. I should have just, not been concerned about the money, because that's not what's important to me that's not what is important about this to me. I don't want money from this. I don't want an easy life. I want to have fun. I want to, there's that age-old saying, maybe not age-old, but it's a really old saying. If you do something you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And that was kind of the motif that I was following. I don't know if motif is even the right word to use here, but that was kind of what I was going by. And I got it twisted to where instead of loving what I do and enjoying what I do and not having a job, I made what I enjoyed doing a job to try and further it, rather than the ideal that you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. Now, that being said, I don't have really much resentment towards Dark Souls. The way I kind of think about it now is there's a bitter taste in my mouth still, because that was what I forced myself to play a lot, and I'm not bitter or angry about any of this. It was my mistake. It was I don't know, just some convolutedness in my own mind. I don't know. I got way off track there, and I know you guys probably don't want to hear this. You guys are probably unhappy about this, but it's just the truth. I have to say it, that I'm actually right now at the point where views aren't the biggest deal to me. If I love what I do and I do it a lot and I do it well, concerning YouTube and Twitch, which is both I'm doing both of them again very very actively, I'll get somewhere. I know that. I know that I will. I've never worked really hard at something and not gotten somewhere. Now I know there's some people in life that have experienced that, but to me, it hasn't happened to me yet. I usually, if I work really hard at something and I set a goal for myself, I actually end up exceeding it. And I'm not trying to brag or, flaunt this around. I'm just saying that as of yet, it seems like the best I do to me. Now, that's the explanation of what happened in Dark Souls. I made myself get so burnt out on it. I don't know, I was convoluted. Anyway, so I'm probably, honestly, at least not anytime in the near future. I'm never gonna touch the game again. Like I said, it's just a really bad taste left over in my mouth, and I don't want to force myself to do that. So Dark Souls out. Dark Souls is gonna be on indefinite leave, I guess, for my channel. So the other question I've been getting a lot lately, and I know I've blabbed on here for a while, so I probably lost the majority of the viewers, but those of you that are still here, I've been getting this question asked a lot lately, both on my streaming and on my YouTube. Are you gonna do Dark Souls 2? It's the sequel, it's a different game, you'll probably enjoy it. And the answer to that is actually probably one that maybe people probably weren't expecting after this rant I went on, is that, yeah, I'm probably gonna play Dark Souls 2. It's probably gonna be very casual. I'm really, it's probably silly, but I'm really kind of afraid of doing the same thing, getting the views and then losing sight of what's important to me, and just going for views and money and blah 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 blah. So yeah, I'm gonna play Dark Souls 2. I'm probably not gonna get it on release, unless someone like. I'm probably not gonna play it on release first off because I don't have the money to buy it. It's coming out in a few days here, and I don't have the money right now because I haven't been making much from YouTube because of this new philosophy that I've adopted. So right now I don't have a lot to purchase it. And the only way that I would probably play it on a release day a little bit is if someone gifted it to me. And the only reason I mention that is not because I'm asking or to throw that out there so that someone's kind of like, oh man, let's buy it for him and he'll play it. Is because the only reason I want to mention that is because to my greatest surprise, my stream has been very very successful in my own opinion. The past week or so, and I've only been streaming about a month so far. I've only been doing the streaming thing consecutively daily for about a month. The past week or so, almost every day, I've had over like 50 or more viewers, and it's been a question that I get every day is, do you accept donations in the form of games? And I was kind of like, yeah, why wouldn't I? Yeah, if you want to donate, of course, I'm not gonna say no. But yeah, it's been really surprising that people actually are like, I've gotten donations money wise and big game donations and just all kinds of questions about people wanting to give me stuff, and kind of like, wow, I'm not growing as a Twitcher. I don't, a Twitch streamer, but I'm still very small. Like I really don't break 100 viewers on a consecutive regular daily stream. I get pretty close sometimes when I'm doing something that a lot of them, the viewer base that I've developed wants to watch. But yeah, I have about 1,000 followers on Twitch, and some of them are asking me about game donations and stuff. And you should probably make a wish list so people can donate you games and stuff like that. So I might do that, and I might put that on my wish list. But even if I did get donated, I might not play it the day it comes out. I'm gonna play it very, very casually. Dark Souls 2. Uh, like I said, it's probably silly, but I just don't want to get burnt out on it. I don't want to chase the views. I want to just, which is my philosophy that I've now posted on my Twitch. I want to play what I enjoy, and I'll record and stream what I play. I'm not gonna make myself play anything that I'm not gonna have fun with. That's gonna lower the content value. It's gonna burn me out. It's just gonna be bad for both of us. So, yeah. So Dark Souls, probably not gonna touch it. Honestly, any time soon. I just don't. I've played that game to the death of me. I honestly, I think that there's no value left for myself to gain of Dark Souls anymore. I know the PvP is ever changing and all that stuff, but there's so many other games out there. There's so many good additional games out there that I want to play that I haven't yet, and I've just got so hung up on Dark Souls, I've kind of missed a lot of those opportunities. So that's what I do with my stream, and that's what I'm doing with my YouTube. I'm playing a lot of stuff. And right now I'm playing some stuff that isn't really covered much, isn't really played much, that but I think is amazing. Like most of the stuff I'm playing, like two of the games I'm playing Okay, so hopefully third time's the charm. So my video, it was like a 20-minute video. The explanation I was finishing up on, it was like a 20-minute video in total, and it stopped like 10, 15 minutes in, and the audio just stopped like 10, 15 minutes in, and I was re-recording it again the second time, or re-recording it the second time, and then apparently I ran out of hard disk space, so I cleared up some space. And yeah, so pretty much what I was saying at the point where the video stopped last is that there were two games that I've been playing the majority of my stream, and they're not covered much, but they're $15 games, both of them Starbound and Don't Starve, and currently I have 182, to be exact, hours on Don't Starve, and I honestly still think there's a lot I have left to get out of the game. On top of that, some DLC just came out, which pretty much changed the entire game, and it was only $5 DLC. So yeah, I've been playing that a lot, but there are some things that I'm starting to want to get into, and some other content that I am enjoying that I think people would enjoy watching me stream. And I'm making a point of every day in the middle of the stream, I'll have 70, 80 people. I'll take my meal break, and then I'll come back and I'll be playing something else. And I probably won't ever hit for Starbound. I haven't yet hit over 40 viewers when I'm playing Starbound. Whereas if I had probably kept going, I could have hit 100 if I had streamed Don't Starve all day. But that's not what's important to me. I've been having a lot of success, but it's not important to me. Success is, something I really want to happen, but more importantly, I want to enjoy what I'm doing, or it just defeats the purpose. I might as well go to the regular job if I'm going to force myself to play Don't Starve 1,000 hours when I probably may want to stop at 300. So I'm making a point of that, and actually some good things have come out of that as well. Some people that were only watching me to stream Don't Starve have actually become, funnily enough, some people that only want to watch me stream Starbound. Like, hey, when does Starbound start today? And it's kind of funny. But a lot of people that actually stick around end up enjoying the other stuff that I'm playing. I mean, I've been a gamer my whole life since I can pick up a controller and play. And even before that, I was watching my elder brothers play games. I think I have a pretty good taste in games and most of the stuff media. So I think if you guys are gamers as well, you'll enjoy a lot of what I stream. And I really think you guys should give it a shot. And if not, that's completely fair. You guys checked it out. You didn't like it. That's cool. And if you guys don't want to check it out, it's completely up to you. I can't force you. I can't twist your arm, and I wouldn't want to anyway if I was there. But yeah, so yeah, that was kind of as I was showing in the video before the recording stopped. I kind of had some points that, if you guys can see, there we go. So the top you can ignore, but I kind of had some points that's there. Kind of had some points that I wanted to go over. What is this? Having the Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2 and then streaming, and I was kind of overlapping in the streaming part in the Dark Souls 2 what I was talking about. But yeah, I probably will stream a bit of it. I'll play Dark Souls 2 casually to close up on that, and then going into the streaming, which I have already been talking about for a while. I play a lot of stuff, but maybe not exactly what you guys expect or want, but I feel like, if you gave it a shot, if you guys checked it out, checked out one of my streams, you guys would enjoy it, and not really much else I wanna say. You guys kind of know where I stand. Hopefully, maybe open the eyes to some people, and maybe this is a conclusion to what you guys were expecting. Or maybe you guys were sticking around only because you wanted Dark Souls, that's the only stuff you like watching, and you want to unsubscribe now. I completely understand. It's fair enough. If you guys only wanted Dark Souls, then my channel's probably not for you anyway anymore. So I wish you guys the best, and wish you guys a great life. And yeah, you're probably not going to find what you're looking for here. So good day and goodbye. But yeah, to those of you that are sticking around, I really appreciate all the support. It's been really amazing. Like I said, I have a little I don't know. I have a notepad over here. I don't know. I can't really drag it into the webcam because it's actually on my computer, but. I've actually been keeping track of the progress of my stream, and I have week 0, week 1, week 2, what the numbers have changed, and in the 4 weeks of streaming, I've gotten almost 500 new followers. I'm at 1,006 or 7 total right now, and I've gotten 15,000 new views to my Twitch channel, and it's been awesome. So it's like 2,000, or it's like 500 new views a day when before, if I had streamed, I wasn't really getting much of any. So it's been really amazing, the support I've been getting both on my Twitch, and I would really appreciate, or I do really appreciate if you guys stick around on YouTube. And if you guys want to check out one of my streams, see what it's like, I've been posting a lot of highlights, but if you guys want to catch one live, right after this video goes up, I'm going to have to edit it, and then I'll upload it. But right after this goes up, I'll probably stream some Resident Evil 4. a bit, just because, why not? I would like to play some Resident Evil 4. I just got the game. The HD version is out on Steam, so I'm gonna play a little bit of that, probably a few hours, and then I'll head to bed because I'm gonna start my regular stream tomorrow. But yeah, if you guys want to check it out, I'll link it in the description. Yeah, I run on longer than I was planning. I think with the editing and cutting, it'll probably be shorter than my original 20-minute video. If not, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to waste more of your time, but yeah. Hopefully you guys have a great night, morning, whatever time it is, wherever you live. And yeah, thanks for watching. Love you guys. God bless.